In response to a minor DUI accusation in Los Angeles, Tony Ferguson has submitted a not guilty plea. The accusation is related to an incident that happened last month outside a Hollywood nightclub, when Ferguson crashed his truck into parked cars. Ferguson was very uncooperative according to police. The fighter allegedly refused to submit to a sobriety test when asked by cops to do so. He was then detained on suspicion of drunk driving as a result. Soon after the arrest, Ferguson was released on bond, depending on the outcome of his legal case. Given the nature of the minor DUI offense, he could be sentenced to probation and a fine of up to $1,000. Conor McGregor made his much-awaited return to The Ultimate Fighter as a coach. However, the premiere program saw a sharp drop in views, with only 294,000 people coming in on average for the hour-long broadcast. These figures are much lower than McGregor's last TUF season, which had an amazing average viewership of 622,000 for the same time slot. McGregor's presence in the show has been nothing short of a phenomenon. During his prior tenure as a coach, his charm, outspoken demeanor, and evident combat skills increased the show's popularity. But this time, the statistics show a drop in viewership. One possible reason for the lower viewership could be the lack of active competition from McGregor. Fans could be more likely to see McGregor fight when he is really engaged in combat rather than taking on a coaching position because of his reputation for producing enthralling matches inside the octagon. It's possible that his injuries prevented him from competing in the UFC, which affected the excitement and attention around his TUF appearance. Colby Covington recently explained why he doesn't think Jon Jones is the greatest fighter in the history of mixed martial arts. While many UFC fans see Jon Jones as the peak of athletic performance in the sport, some have doubts because of his track record of failing drug tests and breaking rules. Covington, who shared a room with Jones during their time at Iowa Central Community College, expressed his stance on the matter, highlighting the importance of both in-cage performance and conduct outside the octagon. Here is what he said. "Everybody knows the multiple steroid tests that he failed, so how can you call yourself a clean-cut athlete and the greatest of all time when you cheated on multiple steroid tests and broke many laws? For me, the greatest fighter of all time has to be a good fighter in the cage and outside the cage." It is important to note that fans and fighters themselves all have different perspectives on this topic. While some might agree with Covington's viewpoint, others feel that Jones is still a solid candidate for the title of greatest fighter ever due to his domination in the cage and his remarkable skill set. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.